Dear faithful ones, these past weeks have been the most glorious time in all of our lives. It's been one of the greatest highlights to be united with His bride around the world, listening to God reveal the 7 seals. What were we all united together listening to? On the inside of that pyramid, there was white stone that wasn't written on. That's the reason I had to go west, to connect with these angels' message, to come back here to reveal it to the church. He had to go west to connect with those 7 angels, to come back to reveal to us what had not even been written, but now, by revelation, has been revealed to us and is giving us rapturing faith. We have heard these messages all of our lives, but now they are revealed like never before. Now is the day, now is the time. We are seeing and hearing what He told us was going to take place, both in the world and in this message, and it is now being made manifest before our very eyes. Was our 7th angel messenger just a prophet like the prophets of old? No, he was called to a much higher office than all prophets before him. For it was the Son of Man revealing Himself in human flesh just like He did 2,000 years ago. Our prophet was called to lead the bride all the way to our new home, then he would introduce us to the Lord. He told us his ministry typed the life of Moses perfectly. While Moses was on his journey following the pillar of fire, men rose up and confronted him. These men had been called out and was on their way to the promised land. They challenged Moses by saying he put too much on himself. He wasn't the only holy one called, they too were holy and they needed to preach something too. He said they were holy men, and that they truly had something to do, but God had called him, Moses, one man, to lead the people. They had their place. They were anointed. They were doing what they were called and ordained to do by telling the people, listen to Moses, but they wanted to say something more, or explain what Moses was saying. They were not satisfied just to point the people to hear Moses. They wanted to lead the people. They wanted to do something more, or different, than what they were commissioned to do. If you ever doubt in your mind who our prophet is, or what he was called to do, I invite you to go west to look at a mountain range that God Himself made as an everlasting sign on earth, by placing our prophet's name, Branham, on that mountain. You are the bride of Jesus Christ. He chose and predestinated you. His word lives and dwells in you. You are the living word made flesh. He gave you the revelation of His word. Satan has no power over you. That rapturing faith lives and dwells in you. The Holy Spirit is leading His bride by His only provided way for today, His word spoken by His 7th angel prophet. That prophet is our pastor. Our pastor promised us that any new tape message would first come from the storehouse, until the Lord changes it. For that is where the stored up tapes would be made. He also instructed his assistant pastor Brother Neville, and now by his grace, myself, what we should do at church. I pray that you'll help our dear pastor, Brother Neville. Make him, Lord, full of grace and full of power, and with understanding, that he might take this stored food and feed the lambs of God. These tapes are for the ones that the prophet was called to pastor. If you want to hear Thus saith the Lord, come listen with us Sunday at 12 p.m. Jeffersonville time, 2, standing in the gap, as we hear the stored up food that has been provided for the bride. We will begin the message on paragraph number 27. Brother Joseph Branham.
Shalom. If this video was a blessing for your life, like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. God keep you, dear brother and sister.
Quiero amarte, Señor, y sentir la paz excelsa de tu amor.